Hi everyone, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I've been hearing lately in the field of art and education, art for self-expression, or art therapy. Well, it seems like some of the art teachers that I know, they have a license and in education, and they're wondering how to get more into art therapy. Currently, it seems to be trending for artists and art educators to also want to help people with emotions, balancing emotions, and self-expression. Here in this video, I'm talking about the different credentials that may be needed if you're considering any of this. I want to mention first that all states are not the same. It matters where you live, as some states require a license in art therapy, others do not. So the first step is to research what state you live in has for their criteria and what is expected of you. If you want to be a therapist, what credentials are needed? And if you are in a state where you need to get a license and it's required, then you cannot call yourself an art therapist. I mean, you can, but it may cause issues. It may be problematic. And if you are somewhere where they don't have a license requirement for that state, I'm pretty sure you can do whatever you want. But please don't quote me, just make sure. Just make sure and think about this carefully. Many people call themselves facilitators. They are in the field of education and they teach art, but they can be facilitators. This is another choice. You can feel safe calling yourself a facilitator of art or expressive art. It is best to decide if therapy is for you, or do you want to help people merely, I shouldn't say that, but just it is a different path. It's to help people with self-expression. And, if you want to get into diagnosis, then you would be choosing a more clinical occupation, and they will be using art as a tool to possibly heal clients. And that is what art therapists do. So I know that in New York it requires a clinical master's degree to be an art therapist. And that is what you would have to do. So I also know a lot of people who do not want to go back for another master's beyond their education master's. Now, I'm not discouraging going back to school, but I'm just stating that it may be difficult to find the time or the strength after one master's to get another. And maybe that's it. Maybe just after some time, if someone wants to go back, it may be easier to do it that way. As a teacher in art, you can use expressive arts, though, to help people with things like general sadness or isolation, especially if it's situational issues, as we've seen through recent times. In this case, especially if you are in a state that requires the clinical license, maybe you don't want to get the extra masters. So even though emotions are addressed and they will come up, and they will be worked on through the arts, it would not be wise to call yourself a therapist if you are just facilitating this tool of self-expression. If you call yourself a therapist while doing this, it will mislead clients and possibly cause problems for you as well. So you can bring art into sessions without being technically a therapist, and it can be a way for the person, client, or student to express themselves. I know a lot of my students didn't know how to express themselves, and when they found art as a tool for expression, it just started to work for them. Some of my students are not able to or did not want to talk about feelings, and I found this is an excellent outlet for these students. I also find it very rewarding. And as an expressive arts facilitator or teacher, there are also courses and certificates, workshops where you can develop and grow your knowledge in the field. And so if you are considering art as a teacher, expressive art facilitator, or art therapist, please consider to check your state and the requirements, because knowing this information is important and can even help you make the decision on which path to choose. If you want to or have to stay where you are, then you see what is needed and decide from there. And if you want to move because you may think you match better with requirements in other places, then that is all part of the decision. Either way, these paths are very rewarding and interesting. No matter what you choose, I'm sure it will be exciting, interesting, and wonderful, and you will offer help to many people and clients, and it's a very positive career, positive decision, occupation, and a way to help people. So I just hope that all of you have good luck in your journey and have fun also. And that's it for now. So if you have any questions, you can email me. All my information is in the description below. And if you have any questions or comments and you are working in this field or plan to, please share your thoughts. I love to read them, and I will appreciate you contributing any feedback you have. So I hope everybody has a great night, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.